Ken Rosenthal, he reports tonight that Major League sources have told him they continue to the Padres are indeed in the shortstop market, possibly even for Trea Turner, a player AJ Preller traded in 2015 and has coveted pretty much ever since. Padres in the shortstop market, so they are indeed in that market, confirming that the Padres are in the market for a shortstop. Well, maybe not in the market for one, but they're in the shortstop market, possibly even for Trea Turner. Now, Xander Bogaerts has been the guy that we have been hearing about, right? Reports, Ken Rosenthal the other day talking about how Scott Boras has been in touch with AJ Preller, and AJ Preller has asked Scott Boras about if Bogaerts is willing to change positions. Boras says that conversation never took place, but why would he say that it took place? He doesn't want other teams getting other ideas and then maybe trying to lower the value of Xander, right? Because shortstops are worth more money than probably second baseman. So we've been hearing about Bogaerts. Now, possibly even for Trea Turner. The Padres in the market, possibly for him. Now, Rosenthal, I want to be clear here. Rosenthal, he's saying that the Padres possibly for Trea Turner. He's not saying that they're definitely in it for Trea Turner. What I take from this is that the Padres are having conversations with probably Trea Turner's representation about maybe changing positions or playing shortstop or just trying to, gauge, okay, how many years, how much money is this going to take? Are you actually interested in going to the Padres, or is it Dodgers or Phillies? Because if it is, then we'll just bow out right now and not even worry about it, right? So the Padres, I don't even think they should be front runners. They should not be front runners for Bogaerts or Turner. I don't think. They have shortstops. They have Ha-Seong Kim. They have Fernando Tatis Jr., who's coming back hopefully April 20th after the suspension. Shoot, Manny can play short. Cronenworth can play short. Like, they have shortstops. They are fine there. They should not be front runners for these guys. I don't think that the Padres will sign Xander Bogaerts or Trea Turner either. But it's sure fun to talk about when the Padres are being mentioned in reports by Ken Rosenthal, by John Heyman, about being in on Bogaerts, being in on Trea Turner. I'm going to talk about it because these guys are superstar players, and it's AJ Preller. Like, I said this the other day. I'm not going to count out AJ Preller and say that there's a 0% chance of Xander Bogaerts being a Padre or a 0% chance of Trea Turner being a Padre. Not going to do it because it's AJ that we're talking about here. He does things that we don't even think are possible. I don't want to overreact to this report by Ken Rosenthal, but him saying they are indeed in the shortstop market, possibly even for Trea Turner, tells me that there is genuine interest in Trea Turner. It doesn't seem like this is just Preller checking in. It seems more than that. Now, MLB trade rumors, they're projecting Trea Turner. What did I say the other day? They're projecting Trea Turner to get 8 years, $268 million. That's $33.5 million per year. And so if you're looking at this from, I guess, the perspective I'm looking at it from, I'm like, okay, that's not going to happen. They're not giving him $33.5 million a year when they're trying to give Juan Soto $500 million. Maybe you have Manny at $300 and Tatis at $340 and Musgrove at $100 and trying to extend Darvish as well. Like, you have Snell being a free agent at the end of the year. You just gave big contracts to Suarez and a good one to Martinez. Like, I just don't see that happening. But it's AJ Preller. And if the Padres are willing to give Trea Turner a 7-8 year deal, let's say they sign Trea Turner, or they sign Xander Bogaerts. I would think both guys get around the same amount of years, 7-8 years. Say they sign them. If they do, I don't think that will stop them from getting Juan Soto. I might be an idiot for that, but the Padres, they're not just going to go say, oh, well, Trea Turner, Xander Bogaerts, they're the hottest guys on the market this year, so we're not even going to think about next year. Let's just go do this year, sign them to a long-term deal, and then that'll knock us out of the Juan Soto sweepstakes, the guy that we traded our whole farm system for. No, I think they're going to go into this with a plan and saying, well, we're in it on Trea Turner. We're in it on Xander Bogaerts. We get one of these guys, we're still going to go give Juan Soto what he wants. Because if you had to pick between Juan Soto and Trea Turner or Juan Soto and Xander Bogaerts, the easy decision is Juan Soto.